You've reached
Katy.
and Ginger Hawn Cooper, the determined genealogist. And today's lesson, we are very excited.
Not me.
She's not. I have figured out how to do a PowerPoint presentation, add voice to it. And so we're going to do, at the end of this video, we're going to show you how to do searches on FamilySearch Wiki, on Google searches, and on usgenweb searches. And I'm very excited about this. These are all free things, and they're all really great for helping in your research, and it saves you time and money. So many things are online now, which is totally awesome. When I started genealogy, you had to go to the courthouses, the cemeteries, and local libraries and order film from Salt Lake. Now, a lot of it's online. So this lesson...
Mama, I play Roblox, but Mama told me to shut the computer off so it can rest it because it always shuts down for some reason.
Because it gets too hot, because she plays and plays and plays and plays on it. So we're trying to get her to read and do crafts and do other things this summer besides playing on the computer. But she loves her electronics, which is really good because she can help figure stuff out. So anyway.
Well, she's just letting the computer rest.
Yeah, letting the computer rest because it needs to. Today's lesson is on John David Smith. Okay, John D. Smith. I've never seen the David anywhere, but everyone says his middle name was David. I don't know. I've done research on my older kid's dad's side. Now, Katy is related biologically, so she...
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're related. Through Johnny. Come on, sit up here. She's playing... She's shy again. What's up with that? What's up with my girl being shy? So anyway, this person was very, very, very interesting. And I'm pretty excited about it. When I did the research, I did my ex-husband's and I did mine. And his was local because we lived in Texas. Well, how about has been? I have a girlfriend that calls an ex-husband has been. Okay, so my has been. Has been. Anyway, I did the research for him, and every now and then I still look at it because I've done all the research, and it's my kid's genealogy, including Katy's birth lines. Okay? Don't mind her. Summer vacation, she's really wound up. She's a good girl. Anyway, so this is John David Smith. Now, we first pick up the trail of John David Smith. Katy, would you stop? My hair's driving me crazy. Okay. We first pick up the trail of John David Smith. Okay, we find him in local. I first found him in the local family history, which is the part 2 of this video, is the searches. I found
We're not on part 2.
We're hooking them together because we're doing the video, and then I'm going to tell about John David Smith and where I looked, and we're also going to do a PowerPoint presentation to show you where to look for and with the voice.
Told them that.
I know, I'm explaining because you said whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so this John David Smith, I first pick up the trail. I found a book in Longview Public Library Historical Room. I found a book by Hampton Steele.
Are you showing anything?
No, because I don't have anything. I gave it to your older sister, so we're just talking about it.
Okay.
So I gave all the genealogy to my... Yeah, that's what I've written on my notes. Okay. And I do have on Ancestry.com, I have pages from Hampton Steele's book. He writes biography, and he writes about people in the area, and he also writes about his family. Well, Hampton Steele is still.
Mom, Mama's so
She's
annoying.
wound up today.
No, you are. You are.
No electronics today.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I want electronics.
Daddy, you better be good. Oh, now she's going to pout. Okay.
Start over the video. It's none of their business.
We're just going to put it on there, okay? So
No.
you're the one acting like that.
No.
Yay, YouTube. Okay. Million likes if you like us, subscribe, and point and like us, okay? And if you like,
comment.
see, everybody's kid is different, okay? Everybody has issues with their kids, okay? And their mom. Oh, now she's really pouting.
Mama, pause the video.
Katy had to let Molly in. There's our cat. Oh, there she
wet.
is. Oh, she's been out playing in something because she's wet, Katy says. Oh, must be playing in dog dish or the pond. I don't know. Oh, okay. Neighbor has a pond. Anyway.
Well, it's empty.
We live out on an acre, so we're out in the country. Anyway, come on, Katy. Let's back to the video.
Purring.
So, I pick up his trail and I find this book. And Hampton Steele has firsthand knowledge of John David Smith because he was the son-in-law of John David Smith, and he knew him when he was growing up.
Look who's looking at you.
All right. So I pick up his trail there, and I pick him up on census records, and in usgenweb and also Wiki you can find the 1835 census for the Republic of Texas. Well, actually, it's before it was a state. And the usgenweb, some people have gone in and transcribed it. And John David is there living in 1835 with his dad Zion and his mom Sarah and his siblings. Now, his wife, Elizabeth Nilsson, is living with her brother, and she's listed with Samuel Nilsson, and she's listed as single. They're all Catholic.
Molly's behind me.
She is. Our photo bomber is here. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, we also, so I find the census and I find the ages of them. And then I start doing research on this John David. And I found out that he was a Texas Ranger in 1832. He was appointed by Houston. He also fought in the Revolution to get Texas free. He also was a judge, an associate judge, and he ended up being awarded 4,000 acres of land there in Robertson County, which is now Limestone County, as it all got smaller. Well, it ended up that he died, and he left a will, and he left his brother-in-law, Samuel Nilsson, who also married John David's sister. They met coming out on a wagon train, and this is in the historical book of Limestone County. Okay. Samuel Nilsson and John D. on the wagon train coming out met, and they became good friends. They were both Texas Rangers. Well, anyway, John David left Sam Nilsson as the executor, and his wife, and John David's wife, Elizabeth, who was Sam Nilsson's sister, as executors. They had 4 daughters. Okay, John David had 4 daughters. People have put 2 other daughters with him on FamilySearch and other places. He didn't have 4 other daughters, okay?
I was just petting her.
Then his wife dies a year later. Samuel Nilsson, his wife had just died. One of his daughters had died, and he was raising 2 children by himself.
Help.
And he was trying to keep the estate intact. Well, John David's brother took off with one of the slaves, and he took off with a horse, and he left. William left. We don't know where he went. Another brother fought for things, and Elizabeth's siblings, her sister, ended up getting the kids.
I'm tired of sitting on
and
this.
They took the kids My phone rang. Anyway, that was interesting. You guys don't see it. I don't know if you heard it, but I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, Anyway, I have Skype too, but
don't tell them that on YouTube.
Why can't I tell them that on YouTube? I have a Skype account. Anyway,
don't tell them their Skype account.
The sister and brother-in-law takes the kids to Louisiana. The kids are mistreated. They're not treated well. And one of the daughters, there's 4 daughters, and one of the daughters gets married, and her and her husband kidnap the other girls, and they bring them back to Texas. Dun, dun, dun. Samuel Nilsson, in the meantime, kept all the land intact, and it got handed down.
Ooh.
Now,
look at Molly. She's showing her belly.
John D. Smith, his dad was Zion, and his mother was Sarah. Now, John David and Elizabeth Nilsson, their daughters were Sarah Ann, Elizabeth, Emmeline, and Linda. Emmeline is the ones that she married James Moorhead, and that's the line Katy comes from, and my older
Molly's
kids come from.
looking at you.
She is looking at me. Look at that. Isn't she a beautiful cat? Yeah, she's beautiful. But anyway, so let's cross our fingers and hope I could figure out how to attach the rest of the video, the power slide. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to show you different places that you can find records for your ancestor and how to do searches. Come on, Katy, let's say see you later. This is Ginger Hawn Cooper,
Katy Cooper, and Molly Cooper.
And Molly Cooper, the determined genealogist. And we're hoping the rest of the video works, if I could splice it. Y'all have a great day. Bye. But don't forget to watch the rest of the video. And leave comments down below. Have a great day.
Bye.
Hi, you reached Ginger and Katy, and we're going to work on the slideshow. What is this, Katy?
Google.
Google what? Google, right? And it's a Google search, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
We're going to do a Google search on finding your local historical society, and I've typed it. Now this is from the Google search, isn't it? So which one would we which one would we use? Very good. Oh, that Katy touched it and it worked like that. And she found a public library. And in the public library in Longview, Texas, they have a genealogy room. Okay, touch it again. Next slide. Oh, and here we're doing a Google search for usgenweb. And where would you find that, Katy? Do you see it? Very good. She's pointing to the above usgenweb. Good job. And here you get to the website, and this is the home page, and you see you can click on it by state, or you can click on it by drop down. Next. Click again, Katy. Good job. And here I've pointed to the states, and you just pull the bar down and you can see which state you want. Next. And here we've chosen Texas because we're looking for John David Smith, the Texas Ranger, judge, and all-around good guy who helped form the Republic of Texas and the early Texas state. Next. And here we have, you clicked on the county, and here we have Robertson County, and you see Robertson County, and here you see all of the different links that it has to different records.
I need to turn that down.
Okay, she's got her computer on. Next, click the next one. And here we have FamilySearch, all right, FamilySearch.org. And here you sign in and you set up an account, and this site is always free. And Katy even has an account, which is totally awesome.
I don't have an account for Family Tree.
FamilySearch, you sure do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Here she is arguing with me. Go, Katy. Next. Okay. And here we're in. And this is one of my searches. And this is my home page. And what you do is you click the search up here at the top. Next. And here we go. And this is where you do the search. And you look at Wiki. And you click on the Wiki. Next. And here's the Robertson county clerk. I mean, whoopsie, the county
clerk.
Not the county clerk, the county search. And you put in Texas and Robertson County. Next. Very good. She's touching the screen and is putting the next one in, which is totally awesome. And you can see it has the county starred up here, and it has the state starred. And here you begin to search for the records, and here's the Texas search online. Go ahead, Katy. Next. And here's where you could see the search results. And I have this one backwards, but that's okay. You click on the Robertson County. Next.
Playing Roblox.
Katy's playing Roblox. Next.
Oh, Daddy doesn't say it right, but Mama does.
Oh, okay. Click on it next. Okay. And here's the Texas. If you go back to the search and you put in Texas, here's the online records.
Or whatever state.
Or whatever state. Good job, Katy. Wiki is awesome. It also does other countries. And you can look in Germany and different places. Okay. I wanted to show you this one because it's got on the right all these blue links to different records and where you can find them. And that is our slide presentation. And we hope you have a great day. And this is Katy Cooper and Ginger Hawn Cooper, the Determined Genealogist. And happy hunting.
Bye.
Bye.